Oh boy, everything's coming up, Cyclops. There's going to be a new X-Men movie. It's going to fix everything. I'm going to be in it. Right, guys? I'm in this one, right? Guys? Geeks of the Week. Steph, I know you're super busy finishing up your cosplay for Fanime. Hang in there. Best of luck. It's all looking amazing. And your mutant power is pulling costumes out your butt. Luluco's withholding their presents because it'll be more exciting when we see our Fanime. No problem. I'm not going. So there better be a ton of pictures. A ton. And Nikki, I also really dug the Flash trailer. Super stoked for it. I am enjoying Orphan Black. It's become one of my jams. I'm going to review it next week. And I've seen progress on your cosplay. It's all coming out fantastic doodles. Well, that's a phrase now. Oh, wait, okay. If you see Steph, Luluco, or Nikki at Fanime, tell them you watch Geeks of the Week, take a picture with them, and we'll post it on their Facebook page. So go find them. Find them. Find them. The awesome people from Honest Trailer revisited the X-Men trilogy this week. I'll post a link below to the video. It was cool, as always, and it made me want to take a look back and talk about the X-Men series. Really good movie. The plot was okay, and I did have to get used to the whole leather suit thing, but strong showing by the cast. It's the movie that put Hugh Jackman on the map and started the real-life romance of Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. The best movie in the series. That Nightcrawler opening scene was a thing of beauty. Seeing Logan go berserk when Stryker was invading the mansion was one of the best moments in any comic book movie. This film is the highlight of the franchise. Shit. It was shit. Nothing good came from this movie. It was a giant turd sprinkled with tiny little turds around it. How about that for a mental image? This movie should have been called How Many Mutants Can We Cram Into One Film? For no reason whatsoever. Professor X needs to use Cerebro to wipe away any memory society has of Origins and Last Stand. Going in, my expectations were low after the two bad X-Men movies, and as a rule, I usually don't like prequels, but this film really surprised me. I enjoyed it. It brought new life back into the X-Men franchise, especially in the way of James McAvoy, Michael Fassbender, and a pre-Hunger Games Jennifer Lawrence. It was a badass fucking movie. Shink, shink. It was a Wolverine being the Wolverine, fighting samurais, ninjas. It was epic. It set up Days of Future Past perfectly. I could not have asked for anything more. It's crazy to think that it was about 14 years ago that the first X-Men movie came out. It honestly started the whole comic book movie boom. Had it been off or bombed, who knows what would have happened. I was concerned that after Last Stand and Origin, the franchise was going to keep heading downhill, and I am so happy it's turned around. The X-Men have always held a special place to me. You know, Avengers, Justice League, and their respective worlds, society loves them. The X-Men are unique in that they're feared and hated. I think that's why people have always related to them the most. They're the ultimate outsiders, and sadly, at times, it's a reflection on society because there always seems to be a group of people that are being persecuted. If you guys can't tell by now, I am definitely stoked for Days of Future Past. Are you guys going to go see it? What are your thoughts on the X-Men? And would you attend Xavier School for the Gifted? There were a few X-Men comics out this week, so I thought I might as well do a rapid-fire review and let you know what's worth picking up. Time for the comic book reviews. Pew, 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 pew. Wolverine and the X-Men. This title has been about a new company named the Phoenix Force going after Quentin Quire because it was revealed he was going to be the Phoenix in the future. I like the character of Quentin. There's moments here he shines, but I just feel he deserves better. There shouldn't even be a comic called Wolverine and the X-Men. It should be called Jean Grey School for Higher Learning and focus mainly on the new generation of X-Men. It's not new reader friendly. Its current rating is 3 out of 5. Amazing X-Men. An X-Men team that goes on adventures. Its hook is it includes Nightcrawler back from the dead. No, not as a zombie. Anyways, I really have been enjoying this series. It focuses on a limited amount of X-Men members, which I do like. The art is always fantastic. Not the strongest when it comes to new reader friendly, but not bad either. Its current rating is 4 out of 5. X-Men. A non-lady X-Men squad has been dealing with Archaea, a sentient infectious alien disease, and the new evil of sisterhood. You hear this concept and you think, hell yes, this comic kicks ass, but it doesn't, at least not in the way it should. I wasn't digging the Archaea storyline, but I love the idea of an evil sisterhood, so it has potential. It recently started a new arc, and I'm hoping it develops into something great. It's semi-new reader friendly. Its current rating is 3.5 out of 5. Uncanny X-Men. It's about Cyclops opening up the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. He has his own students. He's dealing with S.H.I.E.L.D., who's going after him because they still consider him a terrorist. This title has been hit or miss for me. 21 issues in, and they really haven't moved forward a lot with what they want to do. The plot is going at a snail's pace. It's not super new reader friendly. It's okay in that department. Its current rating is 3.5 out of 5. And finally, Magneto, who on this cover looks a lot like Xavier. It's a miniseries starring Magneto going after those responsible for starting the Sentinel program again. I've really been enjoying this comic. It's Eric being a badass, dishing out his own brand of justice. The artwork is great. It's easy to follow, so it is new reader friendly. You don't have to know a lot going in, and they do an excellent job establishing what you don't know. Its current rating is 4 out of 5. Before I go, I do want to say how excited I am for the Will Wheaton project on Sci-Fi. I have an uneasy truce with Mr. Whedon, so we'll see how that goes. It premieres this Tuesday after Heroes of Cosplay. Because yeah, that's back. Anyways, remember to subscribe to us, like us, follow us, creep on us, all that other good stuff. Fare thee well. I should have done the whole video like this, but it's hard to see through the visor. Maybe next week if I review Days of Future Past, I'll dress up like this again. Everything's so red. How does Cyclops do it? Cyclops was right, bitches. That's right. I'm referring to myself as a third person. Ultimate douche.